Students, good evening. Students who are in the online, am I audible, students? Okay. So now let's start the discussion. And previously, so the most important concept was completed. That is the base for learning Python perfectly. Data types, as a part of the data types. So we already did these things perfectly in the class. Fundamental data types, sequence category data type, list category data types, set category, dict category data type, and then none type data type. This part we did. And students, I'm saying that once you know data types well, you can do everything. Once we don't know data types, we can't do anything else. That is one of the most important part I want to tell you. So keep in mind, this part is going to be very, very important. It's a base for learning any sort of Python coding. So let me start today. The most important approach that I'm going to tell you, the first part of it, number of approaches, number of approaches to develop programs in Python. Number of approaches to develop program in Python. So how many approaches are there to write the program in Python? So I'm going to start here. Students, now first of all, you need to know what do you mean by program and what is the use of writing program. I want to tell you definition of program, definition of program and use of program. Use of program. That is what is the use of writing program? What is the use of writing program? And followed by number of approaches to write the program. Tell me, what is the definition of program? Whatever you know, you tell me that. No problem. Come on, start. So Mahesh, is my voice is breaking? Students, others, please confirm. Is my voice is breaking or clear? Is my voice is clear? So clear. Mahesh, you please relog in, my dear student. Relog in, please. Okay. Tell me, definition of program, use of program. Whatever you know, you tell me, students. Come on, fast. Definition of what? Program. No problem. Tell me. Set of. Come on, correct. Set of instructions. Good. So set of instructions. Instructions is called what? Is called a program. Good. So now set of instructions is called program. It's good. But set of instructions is called program perfect. But when you come to the most important case of big companies, if we go, suppose I'm giving one problem. I'm giving one problem where you can solve it. Where you can solve it. This problem is solved by P1 programmer, solved by P2 programmer, solved by P3 programmer, solved by P4 programmer. Multiple programmers solved this program. So this program, programmer P1 has written 10 lines of instructions, has written 5 lines of instructions, has written 15 lines of instructions, and has written, last one is called what you know, and written only 3 lines of instructions. Which one you will go for voting? P4. P4. I will vote for P4. Why? 3 lines of code will definitely will take what? Less time to execute. Definitely will take what? Lesser space to execute. All of them are giving answer. Answer is coming. Everybody is giving answer. Everybody is giving answer. But last one answer is going to be effective because less lines of code always takes less time. Always it takes what? Less space. So this is called a set of instruction, set of instruction, also set of instruction, also set of instruction. But we cannot call simply a program is a set of instruction, but you have to call always what? Set of optimized instructions is called what? program. It is my advice for you. Anybody ask from now onwards, what is the program? You add the word called what? Optimized. Set of optimized instructions is called what? Program. What do you mean by optimized instructions? I will write it. Optimized instructions always takes optimized instructions of program. Optimized instructions of program takes less memory space, and what you know, less execution time. Less execution time. This is called what you know, time complexity. Time complexity. It is a very, very important time complexity. And this is called what you know, space complexity. Space complexity. So students, might be you are aware of it. Less complexity. Now, space complexity, and then what you know, less time complexity, less space complexity. Less memory space and less execution time is taking, that are known as what? Optimized instructions. So if you are BTech CSC students, if you learn the subject called the data structures, if you learn the subject called the data structures, there is a, some concepts are there to measure the space complexity and time complexity. When you come to this time complexity, big O notation, small o notation, theta notation, omega notation, some notations are available, and you might be buttified those notations and you are written in examination, but you did not learn any programming. But how to learn programming? That is a very important. There I used to tell in the class how to measure the execution time of such programs. Very shortly, I'll tell you in the further classes when I come back. I'll tell you how to measure the execution time. When you go to the big companies, IBM and all those things, they will ask you these questions. By using big O notation, how to measure the time? And what are the standards to measure the time of my program? I'll tell you that, because when you go for any sort of big companies, any placements are coming to the institutions by the companies, they will ask this kind of things. So anyhow, being a part of the Python programming, you try to say program is called what? Set of optimized instructions is called program. Optimized instructions are nothing but what? Less memory space to be taken and less execution time. That's why while we are writing the program, always we must think about what? Less number of variables to use and a less time of execution to be taken place. We have to plan for that. In order to write such type of program, you must be an intelligent in writing the coding. To be an intelligent, you must read the notes. And all the way it will come to reading the notes only. By sitting in the class, talking in the phone, by sitting both of you, yourself and that student. Sitting in the phone and speaking is totally in my class big crime. You have to go out. Time is there for you. Speak outside and sit in the class. I said already, no? Why are you making disturbance? So, anyhow, come to the point of it. What is the need of writing program? This definition, I said definition of program. Sir, what is the need of writing program? Need of writing the program. Need of writing the program, students. Why we need to write the program? I'm just writing it. I'm just explaining here. What is the need of writing the program? For example, I want to generate a calendar. I want to generate a calendar. Want to generate a calendar. It is my task or not? It is a task. This task want to fulfill, I need to write what? First line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line. These lines I need to write it. These lines are combined together is known as what? Just now I said, no? Optimized instructions is called what? These lines are going to be doing what? A task is performing, correct or not? I want to calculate roots of a quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to what? 0. This is called what, students? Quadratic equation. To find the root 1 and then to find the root 2. Roots of a quadratic equation, if you want to find out, I need to write some set of instructions. So this is called my task. This task to carry out, I need to go for writing what? Some program. So why do you write a program? Why do you write a program? To implement a certain operation, to implement certain task. I must write some piece of code. That piece of code collectively known as what? Program. Suppose you are applying for one college for an admission. You are giving your first name, last name, your total details you are giving. Total details are stored in their database or not? Your details are going to be uploaded. They are storing your details into the database. So they developed a website. In that website, they have written some piece of code. That piece of code is making to implement this operation, showing the form and then filling the form, and then this filled details are going to be collected and saving those details into the database. These are all called what? Come on, operation implementation. Who will perform the operations here? Program. So why do you write the program? To implement certain task. So now I am writing the need of writing program, the need of writing the program, the need of writing the program is that to implement to implement certain task, certain task, certain task. So certain task to perform, I need to go for what? Writing this program. So what is the program next time? Last and final, I'm saying, suppose you are going to a bank to open an account automatically. To open an account, what you will do? First name, last name, your address, Aadhaar card number, PAN card number, everything they fill. Automatically, successfully account is created. That type of To create this type of account details, I must write certain piece of code. That piece of code is called what? Program. Last and final, I want to do addition of two numbers. For addition of two numbers is concerned, I need to write some group of instructions or not. That group of instructions is called what? Program. Okay. Is it clear? Online students, is it clear for you? Is it clear? All the students must implement same. So, in other words, writing the program is nothing but performing certain task, or to develop, one student said, or to develop, or to develop a real-time application. Of course, that is naturally done. To develop any real-time application, to develop any real-time application. So in the real-time application, there are a lot of programs will be available. Understand? Take an ATM application. In ATM application, what will be there? Lot of programs are there. Those kind of things. Right. Sir, how do you write a program in C language? How do you write a program in C++? How do you write a program in Python? Like that I'm saying. In any language, when you want to write a program, you need to study the problem carefully. After studying the problem carefully, I need to decide what is the statement 1, statement 2, statement 3. I will write a group of statements. After writing the group of statements, those group of statements must be saved on some name. Sir, why to save those things on some name? Because those instructions what you are writing may be reused in my further program, because once if I write some 10 lines of code, if the same 10 lines of code is required in my further application, I won't write the same 10 lines of code again in Python. I will reuse the 10 lines of code once again in my Python program. So, especially in the Python program, I am going to say, how do you write a program? What is the systematic way of writing the program? A program is containing subset of instructions. Those set of instructions must be saved on certain name, certain unit name. That unit name is going to be given. Some name I will give, with an extension called a .py, indicating that it is which program? Python program. If it is a C program, I will give what? .c. If it is a C++ program, I will give it as what? .c++. If it is a Java program, I will give it as what? .java. Are you able to follow? So these are all called what? Extensions. What is an extension of Python? .py. So now I am writing programmatically in Python programming. In Python, I'm writing, we define, we define, I'm writing here, we define or develop set of instructions, set of optimized instructions, and saved on some file name, Saved on some file name. I said some name. This is called what? Saved on some name. I will write it with an extension called, what? With an extension called, what is it? Dot py. Dot py. In the bracket, I will write called what? File name we can say. What is that? File name. What is its notation? File name dot what? Py. Because the first time you are writing now, daily I will follow this from first part of this class to last class of that. We go on following the same mechanism. We write some set of instructions and saved on some file name, some name with an extension called what? Dot py. That file called what? File name dot py. So then how do you write it? This is a need we understand. How many approaches are there to do that? Number of approaches I'm going to write it. What is the program you understood? What is the need of writing program you understood? Now I'm writing. In Python programming, in Python programming, we have we have two approaches. We have two approaches to develop the program, to develop the program, to develop the program. They are, they are number one I'm going to take. Number one I'm going to take by using by using by using Python command prompt. By using Python command prompt, number one. Second one, or I can say this way, I will tell you, students. Number one, interactive approach. I will write like this. It is a better. I will give like this. Interactive approach. Interactive approach. Number one, interactive approach. Next one is what? By using, I will write it. By using interactive approach. Second one is what you know? By using, batch mode approach. Batch mode approach. So far we did what? Interactive approach. Let me go for interactive approach, what it is. I'm going to talk about interactive approach. How many approaches are there? Two approaches. What is the first one? Interactive approach, batch mode approach. Spell out. Don't sit quiet and come speak out. Yes. Interactive approach, batch mode approach. First I will talk about, interactive approach. And next I'll go for what? Batch mode approach. Under that, example softwares for batch mode. Example approach for batch mode. Under that, number one, we are going to come across Python command prompt. Whatever the examples you have done at Python command prompt that you already know, that is an example of what? Interactive approach. Second one, which you did not see so far, today we are going to see Python IDLE shell. Python IDLE shell. That is the second way of what? Interactive approach. When you come to batch mode approach, students, when you come to batch mode approach, there I am going to write it. Online students, today is something different class. We are entering into something different here. Under that example softwares, there I'm going to take up, under that, first one is called what? Python IDLE shell, which is comes under what you know, both interactive approach as well as what? Ideally. This is the first one. Second one is, here it is going to be something different. Here I will write some small partition. Here I am writing. Here I am writing separate by using IDEs. By using IDEs. Under that, I will use it PyCharm. Next is called Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook. It is the one we are getting now. Jupyter Notebook. Next is called Spider. Next is called VS Code. Next is called what you know, Google Clap. Google Clap. Like this, you can have lot of things. Lot of ideas will be there. Let me talk about first with what? Interactive approach. The thing which you need to keep it in the resume is these kind of things. Understand? So let me come to the interactive approach. What is happening? So in interactive approach, what is happening? And what is happening? What is the use of that interactive approach? Where we cannot use it? I just want to tell you. By using interactive approach, I just want to tell you the meaning. Let us go to the Python command prompt. So whatever the examples I said so far, all of them we tested with what? Python command prompt. Let's go to the Python command prompt once. Now I'm going for Python command prompt. Go to that. Here I'm going to take. Here you observe it. This is my Python command prompt. Are you able to follow? Right. Remove the cap. Good. So problem, huh? Any problem? No problem, no? Everything perfect, no? So let us enter into the subject, brain enter into that. So anybody is wearing cap, huh? Okay. Look at, carefully look at. So here, coming to this place, and here, and today, very hot summer, keeping hat and all those things is very much tension, no? Right. Now watch it. I want to do, here I'm asking, my task is to perform addition of two numbers. My task is to perform what? Addition of two numbers. Two numbers. My task is to perform addition of two numbers. Tell me, how do you do it? Come on, take one variable and place the value. Take second variable, place the value. Add both of them like that. Tell them. Take first variable, keep the value. Take second variable, place second value. Add them and print them. Improve your communication. Always sitting and then watching what you will do. Will you keep company by yourself, a startup company? Then speak out. What will do? Start. A is equal to 10. It is one statement or not? B is equal to 20. C is equal to A plus B. Print of A. Print of A. Print of B. Print of C. See, whenever I am giving a statement, I am getting the result immediately or not? This is called what? Interactive approach. What do you mean by interactive approach? Whenever I am issuing an instruction, I am getting the output immediately. That is known as which approach? Interactive approach. Whenever I pass a statement, I will get the output immediately. That is known as which approach? Interactive approach. What is an interactive approach? Come on here. In interactive approach, what is happening now? In interactive approach, programmer, Python programmer, come on, improve your communication. Python programmer can issue an instruction, can issue one instruction at a time, one instruction at a time, and gets an output at a time. Gets an output at a time. Are you able to follow? In interactive approach, Python programmer can issue one instruction at a time and gets an output at a time. This is known as which approach? Interactive approach. But this interactive approach drawback I want to tell you. Look at, this is my statement, I wrote it. Is it not called a group of instruction, students? Is it not called a group of instructions? A value, see that, B value, C value is equal to A plus B, print A, print B, print C. Are you following this? So 6 lines of code is written. 6 lines of code is written. 6 lines of code is written. I wrote it. In where? Python command prompt. Now students, I'm going to say exit off. Be careful. Exit off. Exit off means what? I'm coming out of it. Once you come out of it, what is happening? It is closed and I came out. Once again, I'm going there. Once again, I'm going there. Look at, students. Here I'm going to say, once again, you go to that place. What is happening? Can I see that instructions which I wrote it? No, but I want that. Is it possible? Huh? Those 6 instructions which I was written just 5 minutes back, I want those 6 instructions to retrieve it once again. Is it possible to get it? Not at all possible. Then if I want those 6 lines, am I able to get it once again? Huh? Then how can I get it now? I need that code, 6 lines of code once again. So that time it is not that much suitable for me. So interactive approach is not allowing us to save my set of instructions. There is no option is available here. There is no option is available here to save my set of instructions in where Python command prompt. So I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it. Interactive approach is always useful for what purpose? To test one instruction at a time. Python interactive approach is useful to test one instruction at a time, but not useful to save set of instructions and never allows us to reuse those set of instructions in other part of my project or other part of my application. Now I'm writing interactive approach is useful when to test, come on, to test one instruction at a time, one instruction at a time, but not useful, but not useful, but not useful to develop big programs, big applications. Why? Because big applications or big programs, because this environment, this environment, I'm writing here, this environment never allows us to save, never allows us to save instructions, never allows us to save the instructions, and moreover never allows us to, never allows us to reuse, never allows us to reuse, never allows us to reuse those instructions, never allows us to reuse those instructions at other part of, in other part of the program, in other part of the program. Are you able to follow now? In another part of the program. This is comes under what? Limitation of each approach. Interactive approach. Suppose I want to calculate, again I'm saying, I want to calculate roots of quadratic equation. Can I write these instructions in interactive approach command prompt? You cannot write it. So I never prefer to write the big programs, even 2, 3, 4 lines of code also, I never go for it. But it is useful to test one instruction at a time. Are you able to follow? Suppose a simple example I am telling. An electrician want to do some electrical work in your new house. What that electrician is doing? Before going to switch off the main lights and everywhere, he will test with the tester or not. That is called which approach? Testing approach. That is called one instruction is testing at a time. When you go to the big application, he will connect everything and main switch is on. That is called which approach here? Batch mode approach. Did you understand this concept? Come on. So, in order to develop big application development, what should I go for it? In order to write the big programs, in order to write the big programs, now I'm going to write it, students. In order to write, in order to write programs, programs in real time, we always go for what? We always go for what? Come on, fast. Batch mode approach. Batch mode approach, we go for it. Are you able to follow? We always go for batch mode approach. Why? Because it allows us to save the program. Moreover, it allows us to reuse the code in other part of the program. That's why we go for batch mode approach. What examples are comes under interactive approach, students? Number one is called Python command prompt. One more is called Python IDLE. Let me go to the Python IDLE software now. Go to the place. I'm going to this place now. I'll say all apps and I'll go to this A and Python here, Python 3.12. Are you seeing this now? Come on, students. What is this is called white in icon? It is called what? Ideally. What is this black in icon? Command prompt. Are you able to follow this now? Come on, quickly. Now I'm going for what? Ideally. Now already you have seen this in from last 10, 15 days onwards. Now I'm going for what? Ideally. Let us go for the ideally. Click on that now. Go to all apps and say Python here. And I'm Python 3.12 ideally. Click on ideally. And it is opening now. Carefully try to observe, students. Are you observing here? Some extra menu is there here. Are you following that? Menu. top of it. Menu is available on the top of it. And here you see command prompt. What is not there here? Nothing is available here. Nothing is available here. Let us go to the place, ideally. There also I am saying A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to A plus B. Now I am writing print of A, and next is called print of B, and next is called print of C. I'm saying that it is going to be showing something like this, 6 lines of code. It is as good as similar to what? Command prompt only. When I say exit off, it is coming out of it. When I go to once again back to my statement of Python ideally, what is happening? See that ideally if we go, I'm not able to get those instructions back. So Python ideally and Python command prompt, both of them can be used exclusively for what? Python interactive approach, right? But Python command prompt is only for what approach? Interactive approach. One instruction at a time you can test it. Why? Before going to write a big program, I'm testing whether this instruction will work or not. I will test it in the command prompt. I will use that successful instruction in my main program. That's why I will use one instruction at a time. Are you getting my point? Let's go to this place, students. I'm going for what? Ideally now. Now ideally is ready. So this ideally I was used like an interactive approach. The same ideally not only used for interactive approach, I can use for what approach also? Batch mode approach also I can use it. Now I'm going to use what? Batch mode. Are you able to get it? So these two things are coming along with the installation of what? Python software. These two things are coming along with the installation of Python software. And some people will ask a question, sir, is it necessary to install ideally separately? These are coming especially on the installation of what? Python software. Now I am introducing what? Ideally. Under which mode? Under example software. Ideally comes under which software? Good. Now I am writing. So tell me, what do you mean by batch? What do you mean by batch? This is a batch. Python batch. Batch means what? Group of students clubbed under one room. That room is called what? File name. So batch mode approach. Now I am writing in batch mode approach. In batch mode approach, what are we doing? We define, come on fast, we define set of instructions. We define which instructions? Set of optimized instructions, set of optimized instructions, and saved on some file name, with an extension called what? .py. .py. In the bracket, file name dot what? Py. Py. So in real time, to develop any real time application, to develop any real time application, we always prefer, we always go for which mode? Which mode? Batch mode. Batch mode. So how to develop the programs using batch mode? Example softwares are like this. Now I'm going for what? Ideally now. Shall I move to the further? So how many approaches? Interactive approach, batch mode approach. Even in Java also, interactive approach is there, batch mode approach is there. Even in Python also, interactive approach is there, batch mode approach is there. Both of them must be same. And under batch mode, what is an example software? First one I am using ideally. Let us go to the ideally. Did you understand how to open the ideally? Let us close once again all of them. Now I am going for ideally. Tell me, go to the Python environment, online students, Python 3.12, ideally. Open this ideally. Under that, what I am doing, you observe it carefully. On the top of it, what is there? Menu is there. In Python command prompt, this type of menu is not there. Are you observing that? Well, go to that. Now I am saying the first program. What is my first program? Write a Python program for addition of two numbers. Small example, LKG example. How to do it? Go to the file. I'm not take mouse, go to the file. I'm not saying all those things. Listen carefully. Last, need to follow. Stand up once. You only. What is the difference between interactive approach and batch mode approach? Are you listening? Are you listening? Not listening. Here and there you are looking. Tension, huh? Some tension is there in your body? Huh? Huh? Laptop, what happened? Power is out. Charging gone, huh? Charging is not there. Charging is not there. Charging not there, huh? You are not having charging, huh? Tell me, listen. Sit down. If charging is not there, shut down. Okay? Listen the class. Now see, when you are coming to the class, full charging is required. Mobile charging is going on, huh? No, no. Laptop charging will reduce down. Why? That's all. But with me, what happened? My mobile charging is gone by, but my laptop charging is completely full. Mobile, what is the use? And your mobile, you see 30,000, 40,000 your mobile. My mobile, I purchased almost 7 years back. I purchased. Still, I did not change my mobile. I don't want mobile. I want only mobile. Anybody calls, I will just speak. Your mobile is almost 30,000, 40,000 is your mobile. Now, generally, I'm saying voice mobile. Okay, let it be. Come to the class. So try to do some useful work in your life. Okay, now? Anytime your mobile less charging is there? No, always full. Mind is less. Mind is nil. Mobile is full. Come. Come to the point. What is my concept? Batch mode programming. Go to where? File. Now I'm going to the steps. File. Say what? New file. To develop the program, choose what? File. Ideally. Say what? The moment when you click on new file, Control N, it is opening one window. Is the window opened or not? So, coming to the point of it. So now, untitled, this is a window. In this window, I will write my coding. Shall I write the coding now? See students, this environment is called what? Ideally starting page. Once you say file and new file, a window is opened. In this window, I will write my Python code. Can I write the Python code now? Look at, now I'm writing the Python code. Here, when I'm writing any Python code, it is always required to write the comment. To write the comment, I will write a single line comment is for hash symbol. Hash. Symbol hash is used for what? Writing single line comment. I want to write a multi-line comment. I will use a triple double quotes or a triple single quote. I can use it. Already you know that is for representation of string. Program for, see students, program for adding of two numbers. Adding of two numbers. Very, very simple. Program for adding of two numbers. Now, tell me, what should I do? A is equal to 10. Whenever I write the commenting like that, our Python compiler and PVM will ignore this instruction execution. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to what? A plus B. A plus B. Now I want to print. Print of what? A. And next I am going to write a print of B and a print of what? C. These are the 6 lines of instructions I wrote it. And these 6 lines of instructions I am saving now. See the on the top of this window, what is this now? Come on, read out all of you. Untitled, untitled. Now I want to go for giving some name. What is that is called a file name. Why to give file name? Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, in some place I want to reuse my code. That time I will take this code and I will reuse. Go to give the name, go to file and then say what? Save. Control S. Control S. When you go for saving Control S, save as file dialog is open. There I need to take out. Here, by default, it is showing in where Python software it is storing. It is asking you to save your program in the Python software folder. But my recommendation and industry recommendation is don't save your programs in Python software folder. Don't disturb the Python software. Understand? So that means if I say that save inside of that, if you go to your company, If everybody save that programs or project files inside of where Python software, your file name and my file name is same even you are giving it. Is it not going to be replacing one file with another file? That's why we should not save our programs inside of where software folders anytime. Understand this point? So for that, what you will do? It is something like what? If you want to watch any TV program, in general, what if you saving the program in Python software is nothing but watching the TV by going to the TV manufacturer shop. LG TV, you want to monitor some serial you want to see in LG TV. You are going to the LG plant, LG showroom, and there you are sitting and then watching. If all Hyderabad public go to LG showroom and watching serials there, what will happen? Possible? Not possible. That's why you have to buy the LG TV to your home. That means you need to have your virtual environment to create. So how to do that? My advice to the entire thing is your programs, save it into where? Your own folder. I will go to my own folder E colon, C colon, D colon, whatever the drive you like it. My folder name is KVR Python 4PM. That is my root folder already. Under that today, I will create one separate folder for which topic? Batch mode part. I am giving my file name as batch mode. Batch mode I am going to say. In this folder, I am going to save my program. Come on, students, all of you carefully follow me. In 4 p.m. in E drive, 4 p.m. and a batch mode, I am going to save my program. Asking what? File name. What is my file name I am giving? Some OP. See, students, some OP example1.py. Some OP example1.py. Some OP example1.py. What is this now? Python files. Save it. The moment you observe it now, E Python here batch mode, some OP example1.py. Is it not called addition of two numbers written here? Now I want to run this code. How do you run this code? There is an option called what? Run. This is available in where? In this window only this is available. This is called your environment of what? Ideally, a window is opened. I typed my program. I'm running my program here itself. How do you run? Come on, start. The moment when I click this run, under that something is there, whose result will be shown in where? Ideally, front page. So let us run this now. See, run, and there they say run module F5. When you click on it, it is coming to where? Ideally, front page and showing the result called what? 10, 20, 30. Are you getting my point? So are you observing the special advantage here? So this code, whatever is available with me, I can reuse my instructions everywhere in further examples. I'll tell you in further example how to reuse my code as it is. Getting or not? Suppose I will close my things ma. File, exit. Completely closed. Now I want to open that. How do you go for it? Go to same thing. All apps, go to Python. Here I am going to take 3.12. Open this. Ideally, say what? File and then open. Where it is? E colon KVR Python 4 p.m. batch mode folder. Under that, some OP example 1. Select that and say what? Open, or double click on that, select that and then say, is it opening my previous code or not? Am I getting in Python command prompt? No, better to go for what? Ideally. Did you understand? Okay, students. Now I want to go for new program. One more program I want to write it. Some more main part I'm going to take. Last and final. See, students, I'll go to this place. KVR 4 p.m. batch mode here. This place I am going to say run this code. Now I'm getting 10, 20, 30. What is 10? An outside person don't know. Yourself, myself will understand 10 is called what? A. B is called 20. C is called what? 30. We both of them understand that what it is? ABC values. Correct or not? If I call one outsider, they don't understand what is 10, 20, 30. Understanding, students? Now, I will go to one more file now. What is that? Look at new file. One more thing I am writing. Same code I am writing. Let us watch. Program for adding two numbers. Just carefully follow. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to A plus B. Now I am writing print of. Actually, in C language, students, in C language, to display the result, we are using what? Printf. Correct or not? In Java programming, we use something else. In Python, we are using a statement function called what? Printf. This is having 6 syntaxes are available. How many syntaxes? So far, we used about only one syntax only, I said. Actually, I did not speak about the syntax also. That syntaxes will explain in the next class. Today, I will use one of the syntax. What is that? Value of A is equal to comma A. What is the syntax? Least bother about students. Print of value of B is equal to comma B. Now I am writing value of that is called sum is equal to comma C. I am writing. Moreover, I am writing something like this. Here I am writing like this. Here I am saying like this. Carefully try to follow. I just decorated by saying these lines of code. Now you save it. Suppose without saving, what is this now? Untitled students. Without saving, if you try to run it, go to run and run module, it will ask you save. It will say first save it. See, source must be saved. Source means what? Source code. Source code must be saved. Shall I save the source code? Go. How do you save it? File and then what? Save. Save. It is saving. Where should I save it? My own folder I will save it. Go to the colon, E colon, say 4 p.m. I'll go to batch mode and say this. What is this now, students? Sumop example2.py. I gave my file name. Here it is completely path is showing, right or not? Now try to run it. Online students. I hope you are following. I hope you are following. Run. What is happening? You see. This output you see. This output you see. Is it more clear or not? And this is much elegant than what? First one. I will write third one, which is best elegant than what? 1 and 2. There's a first program, there's a second program, third program also I want to show you. Online students, is it clear for all of you? Is it clear for all of you? Now let us run this code once again. Let us run this code once again. Say run. Again you run it. What is happening? Here also same output. Here also same output. If I run that second program for 200 times, what output will come? Same output will come. But I don't want the same output to come. I want a dynamic output should come. Shall I go to that? Let us go to the next program. Next program, I want to go for it. Let's say file and then new file. Shall I write the new file? Yes, please look at. So third program. Program for adding of two numbers. Adding of what? Two numbers. There I am going to write it. A is equal to, you don't worry about it. I wrote 10 previously. Now I am writing here float of, input of, you don't worry students. In C programming, to read the data, we use the function name called what? Scanf. In Java programming, in C++ programming, to read the data from the keyboard, we use a scene. In Java programming, to read the data from the keyboard, we use a scanner. We use a scanner. It is a new feature. Old feature is called what? Readers. Buffered reader, just reader, data input stream reader. There are so much thing is there. In Python programming, to read the data from the keyboard, we will use the function name called what? Input of. So to read the data from the keyboard, we use what? Input of. To display the result, we use what? Print of. Print of is to display the result. Input of is to read the data from the keyboard. Are you getting? So like that, every language will contain what? Input output students will, input output statements will be there. Enter, what is this now? First value. Enter first value I am taking. B is equal to, B is equal to float of what? Input of what next? Enter second value. Enter second value I am taking. Now I am writing C is equal to A plus B. Now I am writing something like this. Students, Be careful. Now I wrote like this, I wrote it. Here I wrote some line or not. In place of writing such a line, it is a old approach. Now I am writing this line equal to, I want to 20 times to repeat, 20 times to repeat, or 30 times to repeat. The equal to symbol to be repeated how many times? 30 times. There I will print it. There I am writing value of A is equal to comma A. Print of I am writing value of B is equal to comma B. And I am writing next is called print of sum is equal to comma what? C I am writing. Print of I am writing. This line is equal to star 50, star 30 I will write it. Star 30 I will write it. I hope you are following me. Are you following, students? This line equal to repeated how many times? I will explain this. Don't worry. About print statement, I will explain perfectly. Let us save. Save this. Control S. Now I am saving this. Sum OP. Sum OP. Example 4 dot what? 3 or 4? 3 dot py. 3 dot py. Try to run, students. Here you see, students. What is happening? Enter first value. Previously, direct output is coming because it is a fixed input I passed it. Now I say 12.34 and say some 20. The answer is called what? 34 point. Is it a dynamism is there or not? First program output, second program output, third program output. Which is more elegance is there in third program. So like that, it is not only one day to be written this input one and then print. Daily in our programming, we will use how to read the data from the keyboard and how to display the result in the program. Are you understanding? So this program is written in where? Ideally. So did you understand Python command prompt and ideally difference? So ideally is used for which purpose? For both forward batch mode I can use, interactive approach I can use it. Able to understand? So these two things are coming on the installation of what? Come on, Python software installation. But in real time, people are not at all using this ideally for batch mode application development. It is something like, it is something like when you are going to see this, it is something like people are just, I am telling to make you to understand, it is like a RTC bus, like an RTC bus. It is a normal service only. RTC bus means not like, I'm not criticizing something. If RTC bus is standing in the bus stop and one more bus is there with the AC and everything, you will prefer to go for with what? Same fare and the same comfortability and more services are provided in this bus only. And you are industry is preferring what? I want to choose a software which will provide a default services for you. That is what is called what? Come on, IDEs. So what is an IDE? Your favorite answer. Integrated, 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 come on. Development, development, environment, environment, integrated development environment, integrated development environment. These IDEs are developed by what? Not PSF people. Python ideally, Python command prompt designed by what? PSF for executing Python programs. These things, PS, PyCharm, Jupyter Notebook, Spider, VS Code are developed by what? Not PSF, not Microsoft people, developed by some other kind of vendors. That's why they are called what? Third party vendors we can call. Third party vendors. Third party vendors. What is the first party? First party is called PSF always because you are a Python programmer. Second party is called what? Operating system vendors. Microsoft operating system I am using. They are called what? Second party. Second party. Third party people are what? Like PyCharm. JetBrains is a company name. JetBrains is a company name. Developed what? PyCharm. Spider, Anaconda, Jupyter. These are all called Anaconda related organization. And the next Google Cloud, these are all called developed by what? Some other kind of companies they developed it. That's why they are known as what? Third party. Database softwares, third party. Servers are called as third party. All rest of the vendors are called third party. No fourth party, fifth party like political parties. Are you following that? So, did you understand the meaning? Now I'll go for what installation now? PyCharm. Shall I go for PyCharm now? And before PyCharm, did you understand the meaning of IDE? What is the full form of IDE once? Integrated Development Environment. If anybody asks what is IDE, don't tell this full form. You tell what I am saying now. An IDE is one of the third party software. They will ask you what is the third party. Example you tell. PyCharm is one of the software developed by the company called what? JetBrains. JetBrains is a company name. This company name is not belongs to PSF, not belongs to your OS developer. It is a third party company, is a third company name, third part of the product. That's why it is known as what? Third party vendor. Sir, why these are popular? Because these are popular because if any programmer commits a mistake in the program, which program mistake? Not logic mistakes. If you forget the syntaxes, that syntax highlighting will be given by the IDE itself. If I forget a syntax, that syntax immediately show an error. So it is telling immediately that I did mistake there. So that type of services will be provided automatically. In RTC bus, sitting in the seat is not going back, seat is not moving. It is like that only. You have to sit according to that only. When you go to other bus, it will adjust according to your convenience. Which one you will prefer? Your convenient. That's why in software field, this is called popular services are provided. Which services provided I am going to show in the class. Shall I move to the further? And before going to this PyCharm kind of thing, I want to tell you one small thing here. What is the another way? How I am running my Python program? Through this. Ideally, go for what? Run. And what is this now? Run module. And it is going to give you 10, 20. I got the result. Are you able to follow? No. So Rishabh is asking, sir, before IDs, what does they use to program? Now, before IDs, when IDs are not there, people are using what? Ideally. Ideally. I will tell you one question. Rishabh, your question is good. Something like Saturday now, I'll speak. These days, to fire something, you are getting lighter, na lighter, lighter. Before lighter, what is there? Matchbox. Before matchbox, what is there? You know everything, and you are asking me this question. One stone is taking, another stone is taking, and you are rubbing. That is a early man's tale. Correct or not? Now you are drinking what? Thumbs up, Sprite, Sting, etc. When this was not there, what you used to take? Only water. Only water. Correct or not? That is only the thing. So if the facilities are there, you are going now. Are you following now? Come to the point back. Rishabh, coconut water. Who is that? Shaker, coconut water. Very good. Nice student. See, students, these days, who is drinking coconut water, my dear students? When I'm going to 8 o'clock, when I'm going to 8 o'clock, after my class is over, in Amirpet only, when you see that, this is a coconut shop is there, and he's sitting in normal place, and a lot of coconuts are there. Beside the coconut shop, there is a big wine shop is there. There is a big wine shop is there. Here there are 4 or 5 people are there to supply that wine. Here only one person is there, sitting quiet and calm. Quiet and calm. Here full rush. What they are drinking, you see. What they are not drinking, you see. This is very bad. It is very bad. This is a very good to the health. People are not bothering about good. They are bothering about this only. And they drink something. They will drive the bike. They will hit something and they will do. That is what is going on. So that's why, student, you don't drink anything. You drink Python. Come on now, go. Start. Are you following this? Correct, Gada? That is what is correct or not? Come on. So, PyCharm. Now I'm entering something I'm saying here. I want to run my Python program. How I was run my program? By going to where? Run, and then what? Run module, and I was getting an answer. 3 and then 4.5 got an answer. Correct? Now, sir, is there any other way to run my Python program? Another way to run my Python program, which I developed in where? Ideally. Sir, how to develop it? To run this Python program, which was developed in ideally, I will go to the Windows command prompt. Python command prompt is different from Windows command prompt. Look at, I will go to this place. Go. This is called what? Python command prompt. This is what students should not get confused. This is called what? Python command prompt. This one, Python command prompt. Windows command prompt I am taking. CMD. In the search option, CMD. Here, CMD. I am going to run my command prompt here. This is called Windows command prompt. Are you observing? This is called what, students? Python command prompt. This is called what? Windows command prompt. Are you following? From the Windows command prompt, I am running my Python program. How to run it? Where is my Python program? Where is my Python program? Check it. Where is my Python program? E drive, students, E drive, Python 4 PM folder, batch mode subfolder. In that, my file name is available. Correct? So please go to which drive? E drive. Which drive I am in? Which drive I am in? Go to which drive? So say E colon. E colon. This is a general knowledge about the Windows operating system commands. E drive. E colon. So it is shifted to what? E colon. Getting my points? Next I will go to where? In the E colon, which is my folder name? ఇక్కడ చూపించాను కదమ్మా, KVR Python 4 PM without spelling mistake. To go to that folder name, CD stands for change directory. Directory means folder. KVR hyphen Python 4 PM. It went there. In that subfolder, what is the subfolder? Batch mode is a subfolder. That is also called one folder or not? CD. What is that now? Batch mode. Without a spelling mistake. If you give spelling mistakes, you will get what? Not found, you will get it. Then there is a program name. To see the files present inside of it, dir. Is it my programs or not? These are my programs. These are my programs. Now I want to run my Python program. To run the Python program, there is a tool is given. What is the tool? To run the Python program, there is a tool is given. What is the tool name? Python. Python is a tool name which is used to run the Python program. Sir, where is this tool is present? Now I will show you. Where is this tool is present? Now I am going to show you. So let us go to the tool name. I'm going to show here Python here. Of course, let us run this code once. Let us run this code once. So say here run. Now I'm going to get it. Say here open. Now I'm going to get it. Python 3.0. Are you seeing this folder name? This is a Python folder name. Under that, there is a thing called what? Here what will be there? All files. Are you following? This is called my language folder, software folder. In that, what files are there? Python files. Choose what file? All files. All files. Then you see in that one file is there. What is this now? Python. What is that Python is called? Application. Nothing but executable file to run my Python programs. So Python people are giving a separate file for you to run the Python program. They given a separate tool for running the Python program. Go to the command prompt, Python. What is my program name? SumOp example3.py. Run it. Enter the value 4 and 5.6. Am I getting the result or not? Yes. I want to run the second program. How do you run it? Python Come on, what is this now? Some example 2.py. I'm getting the answer. What happens? Error. This is not found. Yes, exactly. But my program name is what? But I'm giving what? Read out. Python cannot open this entire thing. No such file or what? Directory. Come on, how do you do that? Python. Come on. Some OP example2.py. Am I getting the answer or not? Second program I want to run it. Come on. Python. What is the next one? Some OP example1.py. Am I getting the result like this or not? Yes. What is the tool I am using? Python. Dear students, when I go to my program, when I go to my program, when I click on run module, behind of this run module, which tool is using this PVM? Python tool is using. Are you following? When I'm clicking on run module, behind the run module, which tool is there to run my Python program? Python. Understand? Huh? Okay. Now, online students, I hope you are following. Go. Next. Last and final, I am asking, which tool I am using to run my Python program, students? Python. Output is coming. 3, 4, 7 is coming. What this Python is called? Tool to run Python program. Now, your name is something like Krishna Mohan. Is a full name. How is your friends will call shortcut now? Shortcut they will call. Something like that. Python is called what? Full name. What is the shortcut? You already know. ఈ తెలివితేటలు ఎక్కువ చదువు రాదు. Come on, what is that now? PY. PY. What is PY? మొద్దు బావులు. No. It is the alias name for what? Python tool. What is PY? Python? Danger people you are. PY is called an alias name for which tool? Python tool. PY. What is my file name? Some OP example1.py. See students, it is example1.py. Answer is coming or not? Next, PY some OP example2.py. Am I getting the answer or not? PY some OP example3.py. Enter the value 3, 6.7. Am I getting the answer or not? So how many tools are there to run my Python program from command prompt? 2. Number 1 is called what? Python. One more is called what? PY. These are the tools used for running the Python program. Did you understand? So I'm going to mention in my coding. What is that? To run the program, to run the Python program, to run the Python program from where? Come on. From where? Windows command prompt. Windows command prompt. We use the following syntax. We use the following syntax. What is the syntax I am using? What is the syntax? Python, small, everything is small. Python, what is this now? File name dot what? Py. Or what I can say, py, I say py, what is this now? File name dot py. File name dot what? Py. Example, I am saying that. What is an example here? I am saying the example. Go to the Windows command prompt. I'll carry this. I will carry this. Here I am writing. Are you following me? This is my output. This is my command prompt. Py. Here I will write it here what? Python. Similarly, I can also say this as what? Like this. Or I say this word as what you know? Py. Py. You can take your own folder, students. No need to take the same name. You take your own folder. E drive what? D drive it is your own choice. Are you following me? Py and what? Python are called what? Tools. Here, I'll say here some sentence I will like to write it. Here, Python and Py are the tools used for running the Python program, running the Python program from where? Come on, Windows command prompt. From Windows command prompt. Windows command prompt. I hope you are getting it. And example is shown now. This you have to practice immediately after going to home. Able to understand, students? Well, online students, up to here, is it clear? Please respond once quickly. So here I will save it. Number of approaches to develop the Python program. Now I'm going to keep it in my place. 4 p.m. batch mode under that notes. Okay, clear. Now I'm going for one ID I want to tell you. ID. Now I'm going to tell you one ID. Which ID I'm going to tell you? PyCharm. Shall I go to PyCharm? What is the PyCharm? Third party ID. Spell out. Which will provide more services than what? Ideally. That's why I'll prefer to go for what? PyCharm. Ideally, it's just very lightweight. Don't use it. Go for what? PyCharm. Now I'm going to tell you PyCharm. What is the PyCharm? Last and final. It is a third party IDE. Developed by whom? JetBrains. There are two types of versions are available in front of you. One is a professional edition. One is a community edition. Community edition will be freely downloaded and it will be permanently available for you for a long time. If you go for professional edition, only 30 days free trial will be given. After that, you need to buy that officially. Why to buy it unnecessarily? Will you buy for 50,000 like that? No. So you have to go for what? Community edition, I will take it. Let us go to the Google. Go to the Google. So I'm going to look for what? Come on. Go to what next? Search for what? PyCharm. 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 IDE. Free download. Just type like that. Free download. Click on it. What is happening here? See, JetBrains is a company name. Download PyCharm, the Python IDE for data science. JetBrains, install PyCharm. Anything okay? You try to open it. This official link, you open it. www.jetbrains.com. See, guys, www.jetbrains.com is the company address. Let us go to the place. Open in new tab. There will be two types of things are there. As I said you here, what is this now? Professional edition, don't go for it because it is free for how many days? 30 days. After 30 days, when you are going for 30 days, now only they are asking, please provide your credit card or something. If you provide 30 days, even though there is no money, sometime if you will get the money, that will be deducted automatically. Don't do that. So coming to the point back, here one more is there, PyCharm Community Edition. Here what? Free, built on open source. You can download free of cost. Now I need to go for click on where? Come on, download. Once if I click on download, like our Python software, this PyCharm also will be downloaded. Now I'm going to click on where? Download. Click on download. Once you click on download, it is started downloading. It is started downloading. Are you following this? So how much it is available? 455 MD, 5 minutes. Of course, it will download quickly. All the people should download after going to home. After downloading, you need to install. How do you install? Double click. Once you double click, what you will get it? I agree terms and conditions you will get. Click on that. Say next, 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 you will get it. You just say finish it. Once it is finished, you will get the icon on the desktop. That icon you need to click on it. That will be opening. From that onwards, I will show you. Okay. Let me finish it. Online students, are you following me? Only few people are interacting with me. All the students. Only few people are interacting. Now everybody is interacting. So whenever I ask, you are interacting, students. Otherwise, simply sitting idle. Okay. 1 minute is left out. Actually, if your internet is too fast, it will be downloaded quickly. So anyhow, your mobile is containing per day 3 GB data is there or not? 3 GB, 4 GB like that you are having, because you will spend more on internet. Not just I'm talking about it. Because for chatting, WhatsApp verification, YouTube, you'll videos watching, you have a lot of GB you will use. Subject you will not use anything. Correct? Correct? Huh? I'm saying correct only. So when you are not denying means it is correct only. Okay, students, you enjoy, but subject also you do that. Okay, 34 seconds. So you make your laptops ready with PyCharm. Okay, now completed. Huh? Done. It is completed. Go to the place here, downloads. So it is ready. That icon will come, student. That icon will come. It is ready now. Once it is ready, you double click on that. Once you double click, how you install the Python? Like that. Here there will be path and everything. Here you need not to set. Why I'm not double click on this is because I already installed this. I already installed. That's why I'm not going to double click on this. So once you double click, I agree terms and condition. Next, you say that will be installed. Once it is installed, it will be an icon will be created on the desktop. If you double click on that, it will be opening. Other way around is what you know. Online students, go to the place. Here I am saying all apps, PyCharm stands for what? P. Here what? PyCharm Community Edition 2023 3.5 only will come for you also. It's the latest version only. You click on that. Once you click on that, see what will happen. It will be opening this type of things. This will be opening like this. This is called an IDE opening. Carefully try to follow. This is what is called opening. So this is I already doing with my existing classes. Let me close all of them. Let me close all these things. Initially how it is available, I will show you. Let me close my all projects. Everything I will close it. I'll close it. Yes, closed everything. It is available like this. And that too, it is visible block in screen, block. By default, it is visible block in screen, block. That is called a Darkola theme. The theme is called a Darkola. I changed it to white because online students, offline students who see the projector clearly, I changed it to white in theme. So I'm taking what? Project. Project. You need to click on where? Plus. Plus you need to click. Once you say plus, what I'm going to do? I'm going to give the project name. What is the project name? 4 p.m. You give any name on your things, but give a meaningful name. I'm going to give what? Batch mode. That means I'm going to do what? Batch mode is my topic name that I'm giving it the project name. Once you give it as like that, after giving that name, after giving that name, after giving that name, straightforward, come down, come down, come down. What is there? Create, create. Or after giving that name, press enter key. That is nothing but automatically what will be taken up? Create. Automatically it is created. 4 p.m. batch mode created or not? This is called what you know, project explorer mode. Project explorer. Spell out. This is called what you know, code developer. Code development. Spell out. So this left side is available what? Project explorer. What is this is called? Code developer. Below what is there? Output window I am going to show you. Shall I go to the output window? Right. Right now, don't worry. env, lib, script, all those things, least bother. Now, come on now. I want to take a file name or not? How to take the file name? Already 4 p.m. batch mode is there now. You select it, say right click. Right click. Once you say right click, what is there? New. Under that, what file? Python file. There I am going to take up sum op. I am writing here. What is this now? Sum op example.py. Now what is this? It is ready to write my code here. It is called Project Explorer. Student, see that. Sum op, it is my file name under this folder. For this file name code, I will write it. Understand this? This is called Project Explorer. You need to see with one eye. You need to see with another eye. This is called code development. You see with another eye output also. But you have only two eyes. How do you see with third eye? Seeing with the third eye means so careful and ardham. Three eyes will not be there. You have to see careful. Let us go for writing the code. Comment. Program for addition of program for what is this now? Addition of two numbers. Addition of two numbers. A is equal to float of C. While I am writing, it is only helping for me. Input of enter. What I am writing here? Enter. What is this now? First value. Enter first value. Are you following me? So next B is equal to float of input of. See, while I am typing, some help is coming. That help will not come in ideally. Enter. What is this now? See, if I write one code, automatically another code is coming. Is it reducing my code right typing or not? Enter what? Second value. And don't think students. See, if you don't get the logic, ID will not provide. ID, please tell me the logic how to write. It won't tell. It will tell if you forget a syntax, I will help you. Logic part, I don't know. You use your brain also. That's why logic development always hot cake in the industry. So try to follow. C is equal to what? A plus B. And say what? The symbol star to be repeated for 50 times. The symbol star to be repeated 50 times. Print of what? Value of A is equal to A. Print of what? Value of B is equal to what? Comma B. Comma B. Now I am writing print of what? Sum is equal to what? Comma C. Now I am writing print of what? The symbol star to be repeated 50 times. See students, is it not instructions here? Is it not Project Explorer? This is called code development. And now I need to run my code. How to run my code? In this project code, you say right click. Right click. There is an option called what? Run. Run. There is an option called debug also. Debugging also can be done here. Run. Once you click on run buckane mundi, some OPEX. Behind the run button, what is there? Python and PY tools are there. The moment when I click, immediately see what is that. Observe. What is this now? Run option, Project Explorer, code development. What is this now? Output window. So say that what? 3 and the next what? 5. Am I getting the output or not? Project Explorer, code development, output window. Are you following? Suppose I want to minimize my Project Explorer or output window. There is an option called what? Minimize. Minimize. Click on that. To see my result already, what was the result? Here there is an option called what? Run symbol is there or not? That you see. You will get the previous result. Minimize like this. Are you following? How do you run the program? I said what? Right click and then we are saying this one. Instead of that, you see one more option. Here what is there? Sum OP. What is this symbol called? Run symbol. You click on that also. What is coming? You see 3.4 and 5.8. Am I getting the result or not? There is also one more way, second way. Getting on, not getting on. To do another program, what I will do? Say go to again, say right click, say what now? Python file. I am taking what? MULOP dot what? PY. Second program is coming. What I do? Take the previous code. Take the previous code. I'm just taking as it is. You don't do copy and paste. I'm just doing that. Here I'm writing ML and say what here? Star I will say. A star B multiplying. How do you run it? Don't click on directly. When you click on directly, what file you are running? But which file I want to run? That's why you go to what? First time when you are running, go to this place and say what? Run MULOP. When you are running first time here, automatically this name will change. See this. See this. Done. What is the value here? 4 and then 5. Value called what? 20. That time, what was my result? What was my file name? Changed or not? That time you go for what? Run this. Say 2.3 and then say 3.4. Am I getting the result or not? This is about what? Running. Able to follow? Suppose you want to go for this is actually white in theme I am keeping. If you want to get originally when you install it, black in theme will come. How I change it to white? Go to this main menu. This is. This is called a main menu here. Students. Now go to this place. In this place, settings. Option called what? Settings. In the settings, beginning, what is there? Appearance is there. Are you seeing this? Appearance. Appearance and behavior. In the appearance, there is an appearance option. In that, what is the theme? What is the theme? IntelliJ Light. I took it as IntelliJ Light. If you want, you can go to where? Dark law. Dark law. When you take dark law, what is happening now? You see dark law. It is like this. Because my students cannot see. As far as individual user is concerned, it is good. But for teaching is concerned, this is very dark or not. That's why I changed it to what? Settings. I went to what? This is called what? IntelliJ Light. So I did like that. To increase the font of this, go to where? Settings. There is a appearance. There is a editor. There is a editor. In the editor, there is a font is there. In the font, I took it as what? 18. If you want to take more 20, 25 like that, you can take it. Are you following? And try to not to concentrate other settings. What do you need? Program to do. How to do the program? You do that. Don't do any other research and development. First, you improve your coding. Okay, now, first you improve your coding. Later, you can think after getting perfection. Online students, did you understand this entire class? Will you install this PyCharm after going to home? Will you do this examples today? So do that example. So Monday class, when I come back, I will talk about what? Print statement, print off, input off. I will explain Monday in print off and then input off I will explain. Okay now? Is today's class is clear? How many approaches are there to develop the Python program? Two approaches. Number one, interactive approach, batch mode approach. So this batch mode approach things are what? Python command prompt and ideally. When you come to batch mode approach, ideally and IDE. Today we have seen about what? PyCharm. In further also, I'll tell you Jupyter Notebook. With me, all of them are there. Jupyter Notebook is there. VS Code is available. Spider is available. Anything you want, I can tell. See, coding is called what? Driving. Any car you can drive. Car is not important. Driving is important. Left side, right side, front side, maintaining that lane driving is important. Any car driving and dashing something is not good coding. You need to have good programming so that you can do very well. Correct? Well, students. So, SK Nagur already installed, sir. Very good boy. Very good boy. So, Nagur is good boy. Sir, any major difference? Huh? Who is this? Dheeraj KV. Sir, any major difference in PyCharm 2024, 2023 version? Instead of worrying about it, first you starts working on programs. Okay, now starts working on it. Don't worry about it. Dheeraj, try to start working on it. Don't worry about it. Because you are a beginner. So don't worry about it. Chaitanya. We can't do coding in any app, sir. What is that? Is it a question or answer? Is it a question or answer? We can't do coding in any app, sir. It is just like what he's saying the concept to me. The question, I think so. Question or answer? Question or answer? Question or answer? Nothing is coming. Can't we coding in any app, sir? Like that you have to prepare the question. So he is not saying anything. Okay, students, I will wait for him. He is asking, can't we do coding in any of the app? Walid is asking, what is the difference between compiler and IDE, sir? There is no compiler is completely different. IDE is completely different. In IDE, Python compiler is available. PyCharm, JetBrains people purchased the copyrights of what? Python software. The Python software they purchased it. Automatically in IDE, what is there? Python compiler is there. PVM is there. Everything is there. Walid, I hope you are getting it. Right, Ma Farah, thank you. Walid, did you understand? Did you understand? Walid, Chaitanya, I asked you, is it a question or concept? Oh, Dheeraj is asking, when we run the PyCharm program, this is all not necessary, my dear student. You are wasting your time unnecessarily. 5, 6. What is this now? Can't you understand this? Process finished with exit 0. That is nothing but what? Program is finished. It's over. It is saying. This is not necessary to bother about it. These are all waste of time. Your time, my time wasted. You see the result. Further, I will tell you. Okay. Done. Okay. Done. So, Rajani, I also installed PyCharm, sir. Good girl. See, girls, she installed already. You also install after going to home. Okay. Right, students. Thank you. All the best. Monday, don't miss it. Important session. Students in online, any more doubts you have? Can raise your hands. Students in online, any more doubts? While I am explaining, you have to listen very carefully. Then only you can understand. Again and again explaining. Already the concept, I spend more time on it. You have to follow. So, you have to follow that. Anybody else is having doubt? Okay, students. I hope no more doubts are there. So I'll log out and I will upload these notes and take care. Mekala Srinu, I already said that print of star dot 50. I already said that I will explain in the next class. If you don't listen the class, I can't do anything else. I already messaged you. I said that I will explain in the next class. Okay, students, take care. Monday, don't miss it.